would you say because you started off short
Yeah.
and you had to figure out ways to be effective, that helped you in your game today?
Oh, 1,000%. Because like I said, I learned the game, right?
Yeah.
And so I was playing.
That's what's missing now.
Yeah, like
That's
I was
what's missing
playing
now.
the game for the sake of that. And you got to remember, like, if you're, again, it wasn't at the time, like, it was right before the holdbacks and other stuff really got real popping and things like that. So I'm short and slow, and I got to figure out how to play against grown men. Like, my dad's like, hey, you play against the college guys. You play against the seniors in high school. You don't play 13 and under just so you can feel good about yourself. Nah, you play against them because you're going to have to play against them at some point.
1,000%.
So now I'm like, all right, well, I ain't blowing by these guys. I got to do boom, boom. Okay, if I had to pick a road, maybe I got to look off before I pass. I got to get some of these little tricks.
Yep.
And then you become 6'6", 220, super athletic.
And then it comes easy.
And then it's just like, now you hitting the lane, it's just boom. You wherever you want to go
1,000%.
at all times, like, and it's easy.
No, for sure. I think that's the biggest thing that from what you said, that I think a lot of people need to understand. If you can do it, if you're able enough to play against really good competition and play up, do it.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing for you, because what are you gaining out of being the very best and being light years of better than everyone else?
You don't gain anything, because here's the thing. Even if you're able to do that in your age group, in your city, state, whatever it is, or even in the country, right? There's still only like 15 guys in the league that are allowed to do whatever they want every time, all the time. Like, even if you look at Kyrie, probably the most skilled player of all time. Luka still is going to do Luka first.
Yes.
And then Kai's doing Kai after that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's only so many people that get to have the just unlimited, doesn't matter, green light on this planet.
1,000%.
So if that's the only style you know.
Yep. We're going to talk about that for sure, because we got to address that, try to just help these young bucks out there understand, like, develop your game, work on your game, and be good at it, but there's guys already established.
Oh.
You're coming in to be the alternate. You're coming in for a little cardio.
And the business.
You're going to guard. Yeah.
And it's the business. So you got to remember, like, let's say you even get to a spot, and actually I'll use this story because me and D-Lo cool, so I don't think he'll trip off this. In Brooklyn, right? Like, there were times, you notice in practice, like, I'm at him crazy.
Yeah.
Right? But he's still the number 2 pick. He still puts butts in the seats. I don't do that.
Yeah.
So it don't matter. Like, and then take that level and then multiply that by 15 in terms of jersey sales, shoe sales, whatever. When you start talking about a Luka or a LeBron or whatever, like, even if you think, however nice you think you are, some of this stuff, the NBA is a business. If Luka sells out arenas, hey, listen, champ, I don't care how good you think you are.
Yeah.
Luka sells out arenas and dropping 40.
Because he paying for all of
all this.
All this. And your check.
Yes. Like, you got to remember, the most underrated thing about LeBron, in terms of, like, when outside people hate on him or whatever, like players, whatever, anything, bro, the billions that he's made the league over the last 20 years, that's why these salaries are so high.
Him and Steph.
Steph, KD.
Bro,
they didn't put so much money in everybody else's pocket. The minimum when I got in the league was $500,000.
Yes, they pray Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Steph Curry make the playoffs every year. Single year.
For sure.
They need it.
It's must-see TV.
They need it.
And that's why.
Don't let them match up. Oh, God.
Bro. It's must-see TV,
God,
bro.
you got to see it.
It's must-see TV. And that's the thing. Like, in a lot of ways, like, we owe those three. And then again, there's ones that came before them, the Kobe's, the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, when they had their thing, the Dr. J's. Like, there's always kind of been, every era's had that either matchup or those guys that transcended the game. And because they're so great, it put money in everybody else's pocket
1,000%.
too. Because, like I said, minimum when I got in the league, and this is probably even a bigger credit to Steph than it is even LeBron, minimum when I got in the league was $500,000. That was in 2014.
Yep.
The minimum now is, I think, somewhere around $2 million or 1.5, 1.7, something like that.
Yeah.
What coincided with that time span? That was Steph's run. Steph started becoming the guy, 2015?
And they loved it.
And They loved it. It changed the whole, first off, analytics of the game. And then everybody that wasn't an alien, because a lot of people don't realize this, all NBA players are aliens. I know a lot of people, y'all come up to me on the street and you're like, we had no idea you're so tall. Yeah. Like, what happened? Yeah, because I'm standing next to a 7-footer.
Exactly, bro.
I'm not a small human being.
Yeah,
I'm standing next to a giant. We're all aliens.
We're all aliens.
But Steph gave every person hope that they could take down a LeBron.
Yes.
Right? Like, I don't have to be an alien. I can take down LeBron. So that rise, that last decade, Steph's decade basically, changed the minimum from 500,000 to 1 point whatever.
It might be
2 million.
It might be 2 million now.
Yeah, I mean,
this shit's insane. The fact that the minimum is probably 2 million. Can you imagine?
People getting real checks.
What up, everybody? Welcome to Run Your Race. And as you guys know, we are sponsored by DraftKings, and y'all know what to do. Y'all go up to DraftKings right now and use promo code RACE. With the NFL coming down to the wire and the NBA in full swing, DraftKings is blessing y'all. New customers who bet as little as $5 get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. If sports betting is not legal in your state, DraftKings got you. They also have daily fantasy. For my sports bettors, DraftKings got you with a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. And you guys already know what to do. So go to DraftKings right now, download the app, use promo code RACE, and new customers who bet as little as $5 get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. DraftKings, the crown is yours.